My word for Greg is uncle, and my word for Carmen is auntie. I think they're perfect together because Carmen doesn't mind that Greg only takes her out for date night on Tight Ass Tuesday.
My word for Carmen is warm-hearted. My word for Sarge is easygoing. The reason I think Carmen and Sarge are good together is they're really good mates and they make one another laugh.
My word for Sarge is family. My word for Carmen is new family. Why are they good together? Because Carmen's got infinite patience.
My word for Carmen is busy bee, and my word for Dad is funny bloke, but also I just love my dad because he's my dad. But the reason that Carmen and Greg are very good together is because they can just be anywhere in the world, having a beer, having a chat, and they are totally and utterly content.
So Greg, to be summed up in one word, dickhead comes to mind, but I am troubled as to whether that's one or perhaps two words, but I think we'll go with one word for the moment. He's a dick anyway, so that would do in the circumstances. As for Carmen, beguiling. Carmen, definitely beguiling. Most certainly suited the yin and the yang. Good luck to them both.
My word for Carmen is stylish, and my word for Sarge is humorous. I think they make a good couple because Carmen reminds me of a female version of Sarge.
My word for Carmen is vibrant. My word for Sarge is the funny uncle. I think they're great together because they seem more like mates than they do a couple.
My word for Carmen is welcoming, and my word for Sarge is optimistic. The reason they're best suited is because they're both just fun people.
Greetings from Hong Kong. Kong hei fat choi in the year of the rooster. We've been asked to say a couple of words about each of you. So my first word to describe Sarge would be tenacious, but lacks a first serve. And Carmen would be a fashionista.
Hi guys, Greg I would describe as gregarious, and Carmen is chic. We hope you have a very long and happy life together. Your sense of humour and love of travel will get you a long way.
Enjoy guys, and we'll see you on the big day. Take care.
Bye from Hong Kong.
Bye.
The stop sign.
Great.
Mate.
Fade. Late.
Hi.
These are our words to describe Greg and Carmen. For Greg, a pain in the ass Geelong supporter.
And for Carmen, a bohemian gypsy.
And they're suited because they love good times.
And music.
We're so happy that you've decided to get married.
We think you're a great partnership and think you
like to laugh together,
get things done together,
share whining and dining together,
enjoying fun times with family and friends.
Cheers to a happy life from us.
Cheers.
My word for Carmen is family, and my word for Greg is hardworking. The reason why they're going to live happily ever after is because Carmen never complains when Greg takes her out for her birthday and anniversary dinners with scoop-on vouchers and 2-for-1 deals.
Sarge, he's unique. Carmen, well, she's a saint. Together, they both love life. Congratulations.
Hi everyone. Our word for Carmen is
vivacious,
and our word for Greg is steadfast. And we think they'll make a great couple because they share the same values in life.
Carmen, cigar smoker. Greg, hilarious. And I think they're both suited to each other because they make each other laugh.
Okay, my word for Greg is victim because of how much all the boys bag him all the time. And my word for Carmen is welcoming.
One word to describe Greg, boisterous. And I always think of Carmen as chic. Good luck guys, wish you all the best.
It's never easy describing anyone in a single word, but for Greggy, one word that popped into mind straight away Carmen was a bit more tricky. I reckon Carmen's enigmatic, a bit mysterious. Can't quite put my finger on her. And but for Greg, he's just stingy.
Carmen and Greg, I just want to wish you the happiest wedding day ever. I'm so happy for both of you. I think you make a beautiful couple, and I wish you all the brightest future.
Carmen is gregarious.
Greg, lucky.
And together they love family
and love life.
Hi, my word for Carmen is courageous. My word for Greg is authentic.
My word for Carmen is vibrant. My word for Greg is accountant.
Why do we think they should get married? Yin.
Yang.
Congratulations.
My word for Carmen is recherche. My word for Greg is stalwart.
And my word for Greg is 5 letters, Straya. No, actually it's rectitude. And my word for Carmen is chic.
And if you want to know the meanings of any of those words, just ask Peter Wheeler. What can we say about Carmen and Greg?
Between them we know they can drink a whole keg.
Carmen's a great cook and can cater for many.
Greg can catch fish. Any other talents? Not many.
Well, no really. Greg is witty and smart and a really good dad.
There's a romantic side there, though he's one of the lads.
His bride is a Dutch girl with beautiful skin.
She loves all things vintage.
That's why she picked him.
She's kind and hard-working with a stylish streak.
They love each other, and this one's for keeps.
We're so happy for you, Greg and Carm.
As you walk down the aisle, arm in arm.
Congratulations, Prost. Have a wonderful life. We wish we could be there to celebrate now your husband and wife.
Love, Marianne and Paul. Bye.
I'm Paul. Bye-bye.
Hey, Carmen, Greg, Ben, sea lions from the Glaucus. Hope you have a great wedding.
Greg and Carmen, what a great couple. We know that Carmen loves all things being vintage, including Greg. It's like Grace Kelly and Norm in Singlet and Stubbies, a match made in heaven. Congratulations.
Hi. After lots of thought, we've chosen a word for Greg, which is lucky, and for Carmen, we feel she's very classy.
And the reason we feel they are well suited is because they have common values that will guarantee love and happiness in the future.
All the very best.
Maggie? Yeah, Maggie.